we are in Space Moscow with the hottest creator, Jamie Jones.
I've never been called that before, I like it.
Okay, I think that hot creation is a family.
It is,
what are the rules of your family?
The rules of the family?
Yeah.
I think that always maintain a stronghold of humility and respect and loyalty to your friends. Yeah.
You know, this connection between friends and between business partners are very fragile. How can you make this so good? Because you're making business with your friends.
I think things normally always go wrong when people have too much ego, you know? And we're all, me, Lee Foss, Richie Ahmed, everyone, the thing that we're all have in common is that, you know, we want to see everyone around us, even people we don't work with, do well, you know? I don't ever want to see somebody else, okay, they're doing better than me, so I want them to do bad for me to do better. I always just focus on me doing better. And if you just focus on yourself doing the best you can, there's no problems ever. So that's how we work.
How did you meet Lee Foss? Because
we met him in Ibiza. Yeah, we worked. Both of us were working in Ibiza, and I think I met him in DC-10. He was the crazy American guy who had one glove and was dancing in the corner, and we just started chatting, and we both vibed off the same music. And the year after, we lived together in Ibiza, and the rest is history.
I heard that you're making some exercises, you know? I always saw you in one pose in front of the decks, but I don't know what exercise you actually do.
I don't know if this is an exercise, to be honest with you. It's probably doing more damage than good. But
what do you do for your health?
I do lots of things now. My life's
yoga?
changed. I do yoga, yeah. I just did yoga before I left the hotel, actually.
Really?
It's really good for me, yeah, because I was sleeping, so when I wake up, I try to do it to like give myself some nice energy.
Is there some place that you feel that, like, I don't know, the place of energy for you?
I think there's a few places. Where I grew up in Wales, in North Wales, it's a beautiful, beautiful place. You know, there's the huge mountains with snow on the top and the ocean in the same view, which is not so common in many places in the world. I also love the energy in Japan as well. You know, it's especially outside of the cities. It's really, really beautiful and has a very, very peaceful energy.
We have a DJ school, actually DJ Academy. What advice can you give to young DJs, young musicians, so they can be more powerful to be themselves, to express themselves in music?
I think that one of the things that's difficult these days, and I understand how it is difficult, is that, you know, DJing has become such a you know, when I first began to DJing, it wasn't considered a real job, but now people see it as you know, DJing has become so big, so many DJs, so many clubs, so many parties, so much money involved in the business, that I think that sometimes young people have their aim on fame rather than just doing what they love, you know. And if you keep on just believing in, it doesn't matter if you're making £100 for a gig and doing 2 a week and paying your rent, or you're making, you know, 50,000 euros a gig, whatever. It doesn't matter as long as you're playing music that you're passionate about and that you love, and that you're, you know, thankful for being able to do something you love and being able to survive.
But when a young DJ sign a big contract, it is really hard to stay yourself when producers pushing on you. How to stay yourself?
I mean, for example, just the word contract to me is a little crazy. You know, I as a label, we actually don't work. We work with contracts on an individual basis, but you know, I know that some big labels, and I've had this experience with major labels with my band Hot Natured. You know, as long as I want to work with someone and they want to work with me, that way the relationship's positive. As soon as somebody is working with the other person because they have to, because of a piece of paper, there's a negative element there. And I feel like, you know, and I know I understand how tough it is these days for sure, because you love it or from your heart. It's not pointless, but it's definitely, it's not fulfilling its potential.
It's not working anymore.
Yeah, it's not working, but it's not working the best it can be, which is when it's done through passion, you know.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you. Take care.